Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome, obviously, to your daily Solana update. We had to cover it, had some bearish momentum overnight with Bitcoin, which overall, if you watch my Solana daily updates, you were prepared for this, all right? We talked about this. We talked about that it was most likely that Bitcoin would get a pullback and that Solana would probably drop down to this level between $70 and $60 with the potential of dropping down all the way to 64 and 65. And if you don't trust that I said that, it's all in the video, all right? And never delete videos. You can just look it up if you want to, but probably none of you will do that. So you have to trust my words. But purely technically, it was quite likely, all right? Because Bitcoin was showing some weakness. Bitcoin dominance was going up, at least yesterday. So a pullback was expected. And because we know that Solana and Bitcoin still are quite correlated, especially in with moves like these, a pullback for Solana was expected as well. Solana, by the way, also had some bearish momentum when it broke down below $75 here. A bit of a fake out, then a bearish breakout. So it was just, I mean, it was to be expected. But now, the big question is, well, what I also said yesterday is that I felt like it was most likely that Solana would be able to hold this level and to find support here and then eventually break back above $70 and $72 and rally up to 86, 88, which is my next price target. So do I still expect that? Yes, I do. I mean, there's so much support right here between, like I said, well, let's say $65 and then all the way up to $70. And right now, well, $70 obviously is no longer support right now. It's a bit of resistance, but that's not the strongest level. I mean, the strongest support levels really are between $68 and $65, and that's still there. And I see absolutely no reason why that. Well, I do see a reason why that would break, but it doesn't seem likely right now. I mean, Solana has found strong support. The open interest, here you can see overnight what happened. The open interest is stable. It's dropping down a little bit, which isn't great. But Solana can fall down a little bit more in price. It's not a problem. But the thing is I see no reason why the entire crypto market would not be bullish. And then if you look at Solana specifically, what you'll see is that the total value locked is still growing. It's going towards that 1 billion mark. It probably will drop down a little bit tomorrow because of the lower price today. But the Solana ecosystem is still doing great, all right? So if the Solana ecosystem is doing great, and I expect Bitcoin to maybe fall down lower, but overall to stay bullish, then I see no reason why Solana would, I do think it's quite likely that Solana will drop down a little bit lower, but I see no reason why it would give up its support levels, all right? That's the main thing I'm trying to say. So I think, sure, it is likely that Solana will get a break retest from $70 and $72 and drop back down to 64, 65. But I do expect it for now to hold that. And then eventually, I'm not sure when, that depends a little bit on the market. And then eventually, I think it will break above $72 again and start rallying again. That's what I expect, all right? The only thing, and that's what I talked about earlier, in that I could see this Solana dropping down lower. The only thing that could happen is, for example, if the inflation rate tomorrow is way higher than expected and Bitcoin really starts falling down to, for example, one support level lower than it did overnight, so down to 39,000. All right, well, then it's more likely Solana will fall down lower towards like 60, maybe 58, consolidate there. But even there, I would still expect it to eventually break back above support levels and rally up higher. All right. So in the long term, it doesn't really matter. Short term, there's still quite a lot of different scenarios and possibilities. All right. So that's my take on Solana. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments, down in the pinned comment in the description. As you know, you can also find out more about my premium and signal group. If you weren't there, you would have hit no stop losses with this big drop that we had overnight, which I'm pretty proud of, but different things have happened in the past as well. So check that out if that sounds interesting. But for now, thank you all for watching and listening. Take care and bye.